Okay, try this one last time. And if not, I'll figure it out. I'm on live on Facebook and YouTube. I'm trying to get Instagram, but I guess I have to do a run through later. So if you're there, can you just say hi so that I know where you're streaming from? I'm going to get it together, but nonetheless, this will probably be a really quick one because I'm already way past time. It's been so long since I've been on live on Facebook that probably a ghost. Last time I went live was Jason's retirement ceremony. And clearly, look at that. He has left the building. So if you're live, can you just Jason, I'm back. I'm just waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. Let me try this. This did not go the way I wanted to, but that's okay. I'll figure it out. Doesn't matter how you start, it's how you finish. Don't know why. I'm about to play around with this software. I don't know why it's not coming up on all three when I have Facebook, Instagram to be connected together. So I just went live. I'm just going live on Instagram separately. But wherever you are, thank you for joining us. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Um, I need to start with some prayer because the level of frustration I feel right now, on myself being prepared and trying to get everything together is not going like I want to, but that's okay. So if you're there, if you could just post, well, not on Instagram per se, but if you're on Facebook or YouTube, can you just post, write something in the chat so that I know you're there, so I can see that this software is working. Um, and for those of you who don't know, if you go back to my page, probably circa 2016, 2017, you'll see a lot of videos that Jason and I used to do called Marriage Mondays. And we would talk about the good, the bad, and I would say like this, the bad, the ugly, and the good. Good part being last of marriage. And it was very popular, very successful. And if you go back, this is exactly how Jason looked 5 years ago every time we would go live. Uninterested, didn't want to be here. It's kind of like he's looking right now. Hoping that will change, trying to stream on multiple platforms to keep it cohesive instead of, just one and posting to others. But nonetheless, I started with Facebook. So my own assistant Facebook. So if anybody on Facebook is there, can you just comment here? But probably won't be a long one, just reintroducing ourselves and then you know that we're back. Can you please say something, Jason?
Hello, everyone. How are you? And again, because she said that this is something we used to do, and we actually just decided to talk about the real factors of marriage, then I will be real to let you know part of the reason that maybe my frustration is here is not because of doing it. I have no real problems doing it at this present time. I do feel that it is very fortunate and blessed and lucky that we are still together, we are still married, we are still overall happy. I am, as most of you might know, recently retired from the military. One aspect of a military person is that of timeliness and preparedness. And therefore, my frustration or lack of enthusiasm at this point comes from that. There was a lack of preparedness. Looks be damned. The decision to change the platforms and the set this whole process up. And this is again, this is if said person would choose to acknowledge that. Um, so therefore, again, there's no love lost. There's just irritation. I have no problems discussing what's going on with us, where we are at this present time, and what's going on with us. I have no problems whatsoever. It is the lack of preparedness. So that's just a real feeling or a real sentiment or whatever advernoun you choose to put there. That is why my and she doesn't like it, and she's
Okay.
gonna be okay.
I will be okay,
hmm
but things have changed in the last couple of years since we've done this. Social media has changed. A lot of things have changed, and I doesn't even matter. The point being is, welcome to Marriage Mondays. Um, Let me say a prayer to get rid of the frustration that both of us feel. Who wants to pray, you or me?
You pray, dear, because I'm not frustrated. I'm okay now.
Are you okay now?
I've expressed why
Okay.
I have the feelings and the sentiment, and I've already said my prayers in the bathroom.
It doesn't help if we're okay. Lord, thank you for this life. Thank you for life, health. Be with me, calm my spirit down. Um, Thank you for this time. Help us to be a blessing to someone else. In your name I pray, amen.
Help us to be a blessing to ourselves first.
Yes. Yes. So if you could do me a favor, hey Donnie, I'm trying to be able to stream on multiple platforms. So hence the reason why we started late. But you may see me go. Donnie said hi, Jason. You may see
What
me
up,
go.
Donnie?
You may see me go live a few times. I'm just going to try to work out the software. But nonetheless, if you are on Facebook, if you could just put something in the comments so I know that this streaming is working, please. Anyway, just a little bit about us. We're back. We used to host something called Marriage Mondays, 2015, 26, about 2 years. My husband was always reluctant. He never really wanted to do it. And we haven't done it in a while. And over the years, when we go out, people are like, I wish you'd bring it back. You wish you'd bring it back. But it's hard to do it if it's just you by yourself talking about marriage. It wasn't just a wife's perspective, it was our perspective as a whole, our experiences. And the premise that I wanted to start this on was talking about the bad side of marriage. It's like, everybody always talks about looks like everybody always talks about how great, the good parts of marriage on social media. You always see everybody's highlight reel, all of the good things, but we wanted to come with the premise of, things aren't always great. It's not always happy. You're not always happy with the one you're married to. Things are bad, and talking through those, working out, just being real. Like, I'm not feeling him today. I'm not feeling her today. Just whatever the case may be. We just wanted to come to it from that perspective of just keeping it real, because a lot of people don't keep it real. So, oh, somebody just texted me. People are on Facebook commenting. I just can't see it up on this platform, but thank you for that. Like I said, I'm trying a new platform, StreamYard, working out the kinks. It's going to be okay. I'm going to figure it out. But I'm happy that you guys are here. We've missed you. And Jason, can you tell one of the reasons why you decided to come back?
I mean, again, I was also approached by a lot of people that actually said they did get things from it and appreciated it. But not to mention, I ain't got no job no more, so I pretty much don't have an excuse not to try something different. Um, I think again we're blessed and we're lucky to still be together and still married after all these years. I think October is this year is going to be 29 years together. 24 of them have been married. And again, I don't know what is to come of this. It's not my say. I don't have any of those intentions. I just kind of talk. That's what I'm good at. Is talking. So talk and whatever comes from it, it comes. So um again, I'm fine. I'm not upset. I'm not mad. Never. I'm just not good with social media. I've never been. I never jumped on the bandwagon to do it, um, or anything like that. I'm just trying something new, something out of the box, something.
I got it. Sorry. So you're gonna work out the kinks live. I'm so sorry. I got it. I was private.
Also, since we've been gone, this is no dish. This is true. She's been diagnosed with ADHD, so you're gonna get sporadic randoms, and this is part of it. And this is part of my life now. ADHD is part of my life, and perimenopause, and all this stuff is real. Empty nesting, retirement. It's been a very long time since we were on lives. Part of the reason, not just because I was reluctant to do it, but I'm just giving y'all the rundown of why it actually went away, was because the tour that I was on when we were doing it was cut short, and so I had to leave and go back out to sea again. So I was in Japan. I know some of y'all saw, we posted and stuff, but we never really did anything. And now that I'm back in America, and then I don't have a job.
And I know for me, one of the I wanted to keep doing it when we were in Japan, but Jason felt like that's not something that he wanted to do. And being married, I had to respect, even though I didn't agree or didn't like it, I had to respect how he felt, because look at the camera. This is you. I had to respect his choice, and not project or put what I wanted over. Yeah, I just had to respect him. And part of respecting him was not being able to do it. I missed it. And like I said, people were into it. They liked it. And I'm the kind of person where I feel like if my experience, if I share my experience with you and it can help you or bless you, I want to be able to do that. And I know Jason, I think he's being open to the idea, I'm a sharer. If anybody's followed me, I share a lot of things that I've gone through, experiences, all those types of things. And I believe that, especially nowadays, marriage is tough. It's hard. It's like my brother would say, it ain't for the weak. And I think if we just have more real conversations about, maybe things not being good, it opens up the conversation and the dialogue, but it just keeps it real. And that's why we're here. That's what we wanted to do. And so Jason was encouraged last week to start going live again with Marriage Mondays, and then also start going live talking about his transition from being a veteran. Being a veteran, or going from military to civilian life. So a lot of changes have happened.
That type of transition.
See,
I just want to make sure in this politically correct world we understand the type of transition we're talking about.
So we're just discussing all things life, and how doing it with your particularly marriage, not your girlfriend, not necessarily your live-in, somebody you live with. Although I'm sure things that we can share will be useful and helpful, but it's just coming from the perspective of being married. So that's that. We've missed y'all. I finally got this stuff working. Hi, everybody. Now I can see everybody's comments. And so I'm happy about that. Love your channel. Glad to see you're back. Thank you. Yes. But we'll start coming back weekly, 9 p.m. East Coast, 6 p.m. California time where we are. And we're gonna just talk about things that if you guys have something you want us to discuss, let us know. But just kind of working through
We
marriage.
still here. We still here. We going through life together, good, bad, and ugly. You know,
Feels weird. It's been so long.
it has been so much has happened in the last, what is this, 10 years? Because you said 2015 is when we started.
Oh, 16.
So
I think.
2016 is when we started. So 9 years, almost there. 9, 10 years, depending on what math you use, is just a lot of life has taken place since then. And
Yeah, I would say this. We want to, Jason, are you bored yet after retirement? That's what you want to ask.
you say, am I bored afterwards? Oh man, listen. Yes, it's kind of weird. And I think I've mentioned it before in my live. The weird part is that you go from literally. Okay, so I'll be literal. I can always exaggerate, but you literally go from like 300 phone calls a day, 500 emails a day, and I graduated, retired on the 24th of January, and that was a Friday. Monday morning, crickets. And you go through something like that for so long. I did over 24 years of that, and then it just stops. It is a little nerve-wracking. It is you just get used to it, and you just try to find a new normal. I'm trying to create new processes and new ways to keep myself occupied throughout the day. Don't get it twisted. I knew it was there, but ooh, that honeydew list, man. I got them honeydew lists every day. It's something. It's they and they be like a million small ones. I don't know why she's shaking her head and rolling her eyes.
Because I don't believe. Okay, that's you know what? That's your reality. So I have to. That's how you feel.
I don't see where it's not a reality. How do you not see it?
No, because I try not to bother you. I purposely try not to bother you. I
Try
don't,
harder.
Jace, whatever. I don't wake you up in the morning. I let you sleep in. Yeah. Shut up.
Yeah, okay. She might not talk to me, but man, I know she up though.
That's because when you don't have your CPAP, you want to keep it real. When you don't have to sleep with that CPAP, everything wakes you up. Now, when you sleep with that CPAP, you out like a light. I got the
CPAP boy. She wakes me up because I sleep so sound. She like, is he dead? So then she be poking me. I'm like, nigga, I'm asleep. What you doing? Leave me alone. So, but either way, I'm finding new ways to answer your question in this long roundabout way. New ways to preoccupy myself until the Lord puts me where I'm supposed to be and do what it is I'm supposed to do. And but yeah, it's different, man. It's different. I thought you guys were the weirdos, as civilians. I thought you guys were the weirdos. Turns out it's me. So gotta get used to adjusting my weirdo self back to you all. So yeah.
So we'll be on. We're gonna get our format together. Just be with us as we, start this over again. Because it's been a while, and like I said, a lot to share.
Listen, let me tell you something before we start, because the world done changed so much. There's some things you got to understand with regard to me. This is just me. This is not it's nothing to do with her. She knows already. Yes, I curse. Yes, I do believe in God, and I will say that. And I have no problems with it, because if I gotta accept everything else, you're gonna accept that I believe in God. So if you want to listen, cool. If you don't, cool. I promise you, what you eat don't make me shit. I'm gonna be okay. But there's certain things I'm just not gonna bend to. You know what I mean? So if you have a problem with cursing, not filthy, or just. But also if you you have a problem with God, this might not be what you want. He said, "Who that?" Corey Allen. Oh, what up, man? How you doing, man?
Thank you.
The twins, man. So, either way it go, we're in California now. Probably, but we'll see what the Lord has for us to do. We don't know. It's in us. Who is that?
Your niece.
Donna Lynn?
Yes.
Oh,
You know, people
gosh.
don't have the same name as their.
Oh wow, I have not heard from her in years. I don't know, but you know what? I've been on the water, so it don't matter. But we're in California now. We see what's going to happen with us in the future. And wherever we are supposed to be, the Lord put us there. And we accept that assignment and we do what we do. Still.
What up, and how y'all doing, Angie?
Oh, snap.
Wow.
McGillis. Oh, wow. There's so many. Wow. Okay. There's so many people. Wow. This is going to be interesting as this.
Yeah.
If this grows and comes to be something, it's going to be interesting.
Next time we need to wear a brighter shirt, because especially if you do it against this wall. Look,
That's terrible.
No, it's like you
my
blend
own
it.
wife called me black.
No, I did. I just said everything when you record video aesthetics and lighting, you need to have on a brighter shirt because you're like blending in with the background. You need to stand out, like bright. You need, you know what I mean?
AKA dark.
No, but it makes it better if you need to But the point of tonight was just to say hello again and that we're coming back. And we'll be more organized. I'll have my together, as my brother would say, get your shit together. I will have my stuff together so that we look like we know what we're doing. All good. I hope you've both been enjoying post Navy life. Yeah, it's different. Definitely different. I think I was in the bed the other night and I was thinking like, wow, although I'm not the one who has done the career like Jason has on different, ships and different commands, it is kind of.
I don't agree. I think she has done it.
Well, I mean, it's just a different perspective, but it's kind of like I was just thinking like, wow, April 30th is coming faster than we know it, and I was feeling like, wow, it's over. I feel like I'm ending this career too. I guess I have, but it kind of hit me like everything that I'm used to is not going to be the same. Life is going to look different, and it's scary. I didn't think I would be. I'm not scared because I believe in God. And I know He's going to take care of us. But when you've done something for so long, it's 24 years of the same thing, and now it's about to change. That it's a lot. It's a lot of changes, but I know we're gonna be okay. And things will be better. But it's just a process. So
yep.
You were still here from the whole life is different. So you go. I'm institutionalized too. Like Jason always says, he's institutionalized. I'm institutionalized as well. So you'll be probably seeing a lot more of us on most our social platforms, just talking about these transitions and our experiences because, like you said, a lot has happened. Perimenopause for me, ADHD, dealing with grief in a marriage that affected us. There's a lot of things, kids leaving. There's a lot of things that have affected our marriage. I always say, I feel like once a week, both of us, you think to yourself like, damn, shit, is it time to call it quits? Is it time? Let's keep real. Anybody who's been married a year, 2, 5, I don't care how many years, the thought has crossed your mind. Like, when things are bad, it's like, gosh, I just want to give up, forget this. But I can always say every time we get past whatever the issue is, I feel so glad knowing that we didn't throw in the towel. We've gotten through it.
What was homie's name from when I went away for the men's conference, and remember they said they knew who I was. She had blonde hair.
Oh, Siobhan?
Siobhan, what's her husband's name again? Jeff?
Jeff.
Uh-huh. Jeff, man. Jeff said something, so, you get jewels from everywhere. Jeff said something that was crazy because, they've been married forever too. And then I was we were talking to him and uh, about, and Dom was on the phone and we just talking. And Dom was like, yeah, we still here, even though like 2 weeks ago we was talking about divorce and this, that, and that. And then Jeff was like, good. You definitely need to go back and do Marriage Mondays. Good. And I was like, what? He was like, good. Tell people you be thinking about it. Like, tell people it's okay. And I was like, because you ain't. And, and then when I think about it, I talk to my divorced friends and stuff. I'm like, wow, that's like, another form of grief. You know what I'm saying? It's like living grief. You know what I'm saying? And that's really ill. So we just still working it through, and so much stuff going on, man. 10 years is 9 years, whatever. It's a long time. So we'll talk about it. We'll see. We'll see what we can. How new word is unpack. See what we can unpack, and see if we got a place that we can put it, and be organized with it, and move forward, and hopefully get old and be on some. Like, yeah, you know what? When you get on my nerves, hey man, turn your chair around. That's about as far as we gonna go. Just turn your chair around. You're bothering me.
I'm not leaving.
Because ain't nobody leaving. It's
No.
just
It's just something to work through.
Just yeah.
Not the worst thing, and
Mm.
we can. It's work throughable.
Yeah.
I'm making up a word. Work throughable.
Also, that's another disclaimer. Words will be said like that probably aren't real words, but it's not a problem if you understand it. If you understand it, then
Mhm.
happy good on you. You know what I'm saying? Happy good on you.
Yeah, and I'll try to have it where we can get people to join in. I can add people. So I'm gonna be figuring this out as we go along, but we'll have guests, friends, family sharing their experiences because you know
I met some interesting people who have actually dropped jewels and just helped me get through stuff, and it matters. It matters. So
yeah. So it's almost 10 o'clock for y'all people back east.
Wooding.
And
who's that Wooding?
where?
Somebody named Michaela Wooding.
Michaela. Hey, Takia, how you doing, girl? I'm so mad. I'm so jealous that you were able to travel so much in Japan, and COVID took us out, and I cannot travel. So I've been living vicariously through you. You, thank you. When aren't y'all leaving soon? It's April. I would switch places with you. You can come back to America. We'll go to Japan.
Absolutely, in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
In a heartbeat.
That's one thing I can say. We are sad that we wanted to go back overseas and travel, live our best life, retirement life, but being that our kids are they're out of the house, but they still need us. So we were like, you know what? We're gonna stay in America just a little bit longer to get these two out of school. In college, the girls are in college. So as soon as we get them out, we want to say goodbye to America.
Got to cook them a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Got a little bit more seasoning to add to it.
Cali in June. Okay, all right. Well, I wish we could swap places, but I miss Japan. I miss overseas. Oh my gosh! But
that could be another topic altogether when we talk about what overseas life is like. And I will say, if anybody see this now or in the future, the biggest advice: get your passport game up. Get your passport game up. Like for real, for real. There's so much to woo. I'm telling you, it's a whole nother world out there. With that the Little Mermaid's a whole new world. New fantastic. And y'all know I love karaoke, so I will break out in song at any given moment, especially if I'm frustrated. I just sing. Because that's what I do. Karaoke for life.
Get one more trip in for me. I don't know. You say you didn't like Vietnam or you went to Thailand. You can make it to Bali. I'm sure there's a place you can go. But nonetheless, we're about to end this. Next week we'll be on. Hey y'all. Yeah. Hey, we'll be back on next Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific time. And we will have ironed out the kinks, and follow Jason on his page. I am Jason Youngblood for his Instagram page. Um,
I'm just gonna be talking to you about the different processes as I try them. They're all noodles. They're all noodles. Anything I'm trying is all a noodle. And anybody who knows how to cook, you know how to test if a noodle is good, right? Throw that bitch against the wall, and if it sticks, that's what you go with. So anything and everything that I'm doing is just kind of like to answer those questions, like what is it like? What is it like? What is it like? And then because I got a lot of partners who we all move on, and it doesn't you kind of get lost in the breeze. And I guess chose to be like, nah, I'll let you know what's happening. I'll let you know what the money looking like. I'll let everything, everything. It don't. I ain't. One thing I ain't is embarrassed. So it is
and
what
I
it
think that's the
is.
problem with our world too. Everybody's like, you go through something, you're embarrassed to share it. Like, you feel like you're the only one. Like, you're in debt, you feel like, oh, I'm the only one in debt. If you're having issues in your marriage, you're not happy, your husband's not, your wife's not, whatever it is, you feel like it's just you. But then when you talk, you realize, dang it, it's not just me. I realize now, even my age, 40, I'll be 49 at the end of the month. It's like, wow, I always knew something was wrong. Like, I had a problem concentrating, but finding out at 47 that I have ADHD. How many other people that are watching this have experienced later in life that they have ADHD? And for me, I'm like, wow, everything makes sense about how I think and what I do. We've dealt with debt. We've dealt with infidelity. People don't want to talk about that. Like, oh, we've been married 24 years. We dealt with infidelity a long time ago, but we're past that. And so you can get through anything. But like, at the time, would it have been embarrassed to be like, "Oh, my husband cheated on me and I stayed with him"? Yeah, because most people are like, "Girl, I'm out." But that's easier said than done, especially when you built something. It's not that easy. And so I think if we're just real with life, I'm sad, I'm depressed, I'm not feeling good. Just being real with our feelings and emotions. There's support, there's strength in numbers, and you're not alone. You always think that you're the only one going through it, but you are not. And so that's kind of what we want this space to be, um, in a nutshell. And it's okay. Nobody's life is perfect. No one is perfect. You can get through whatever you want to get through. It's a choice, but you're not the only one experiencing life. Because with now the terminology, we always say life be life, and so that's that. Um, And so until next time, I'm going to end it. Anything you want to say?
Hey, thank y'all for being here, and see you in the funny pages.
Okay. And share this with a friend. Like, share. I hate to say subscribe. That sounds subscribe.
Subscribe.
Like, share. Yeah, tell a friend. All right. See y'all. Till next time.